Day 15. First off, apologies that I wasn't able to make a video yesterday. The whole day was a bit of a write-off for lots of reasons, and I think when I'm in that detached, emotionally numb, sort of what's the point in doing anything mindset, I actually almost find it more difficult to work through than when I'm in the really dark places, because when I'm in the really dark, suicidal thought cycles, it's so draining and so tiring that you actually almost wear yourself out and then pass through it because you're so tired. Whereas with the detached cycle, you don't seem to use up too much energy because you don't really feel affected by anything, and there's no responses to anything, and you can't get yourself up to want to do anything. So that means that actually working through it is even more difficult because you just enter this kind of sloth lifestyle, and that becomes quite difficult to break and get out of. And because I don't feel like I'm responding emotionally to whatever's going on around me, I feel like I'm acting entirely logically, and that means that I don't question my decision making when I'm in that mindset. And then I make decisions that are based exclusively on that moment in time because I know what I think I want in the immediate term, and any long-term effects are kind of discarded because ultimately, if things go wrong, I'm just going to kill myself anyway. That's the sort of thought process that I end up in. Which then means that by the time I get out of that part of the cycle and back to feeling a bit more normal, I then carry quite a lot of guilt from whatever I've done for the last few days that I wouldn't have done if I was more myself. And that's the time that I then start pushing people away and ultimately destroying the relationships that I actually value in my life. And that feeds into more and more of this negativity and isolation, which actually, kind of looking back across most of my life, every single relationship that I've had with anybody on any level has been in some way affected by that. And that's really difficult to face because it's the things that I really value of the people in my life. And I'm the person that breaks those relationships, and that then kind of leads to the self-loathing and just not wanting to be me. But all in all, today's been actually quite a good day. And generally, when I start to get out of that what's the point cycle, I do end up with a fairly bad headache just as emotion starts coming back into my life and my brain is trying to recalibrate, I suppose. I've had quite a few questions over the last 2 weeks about different things to do with where I'm at the moment and the journey that I'm going on and the journey that I've been on. Please honestly do ask questions if you want to, that's absolutely fine. If it's something you want to know, ask me and I'll try and be as honest and open as I can. Otherwise, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.